Literally 5 minutes. Oh, I think Austin went somewhere. I don't know where he went. Gum. Hold on. Bruh. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find someone on live real quick. Bro, what the fuck? Milk is the best one. We have one more special guest though. I'm gonna be on for literally, I swear to God, 5 minutes. I'm just waiting. I was like blurry, like what the hell? Wait, did you guys like milk? Am I so, I don't know. She likes to talk about me sometimes and sometimes not. Bruh. Why even get off if in a hurry? No, I'm just gonna stay on for 5 minutes. I had to let my neighbor in here. I had his key from when I was dog sitting for him. I had to give it to him. So, thought it was bedtime. Bedtime for me. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep in like 5 minutes. I can be on all night, guys. But when I go upstairs, Vale's getting on. She's about to spill some tea for y'all. Cause y'all know who was talking about crazy about her and all that. So I'm spilling my tea tomorrow because I gotta go to bed early tonight because I have the baby. And then when I drop the baby off tomorrow, then I'm gonna spill my tea. But Vale's gonna come on. She's gonna be on for a bit and spill her tea. Yeah, that was crazy. I know. Yeah, he was talking about shit, but that's her piece to say. She's about to come here in like 5 minutes. Give me something to clip tonight. Oh my God, girl, have you not been on my live? I was just on live for like an hour. He was okay, but kind of quiet. Do y'all want somebody who like talks to me more? Is Vale okay? Yeah, she's okay. It's just like, you have to imagine, like it's a whole man attacking a woman. Like, it's weird. Like, he's such a weirdo. So, you know, she'll let y'all know more about that. Who? Hi.
Hi. Hold on.
Why can't I see you?
I know. I'm fixing it right now. All right, bet. Wait.
Chat, you think this is good?
What are you doing?
This is good? You think this is good?
Yeah, that's good right there.
What are you doing?
Valentine's? It's for his girl.
Oh, that's so cute. Yes, it's perfect.
Like, you could paint it and stuff, right?
Oh, you're gonna paint it too? Y'all, he's going all in. He really loves this girl.
I'm saying.
Aww. Yes, that's cute.
What should y'all put in it though?
Okay, you gotta put her favorite snacks in there.
She's telling you right now. She's saying.
Let me see.
Okay, what else?
Put some go to like the gift area where they have like the wrap. Put some like tissue paper in there so it's like cute and like full. Get some like scrubs, lotion.
Hey, now I know what to get Bree now.
Oh yeah, and then candles. Yeah, candles. Yes.
Candles, yeah, you gotta have candles.
What is that called? The Ferocious chocolate?
Yeah. Wait, no, Ferocious. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, and she's gonna be my Valentine's actually. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, I am.
He's coming to LA, right?
Yeah. When should I go down there?
I told you, on the 6th. A blanket, yeah. Wait, why, Mango? Why?
You didn't give me
Why are they saying reset? Guys, I'm only gonna be on for literally 5 minutes, I swear to God. Like 4 minutes now.
Exact date though.
Wait, really? Wait, is that thing about Poncho too?
I told you we should. Hey, let's battle.
I don't know, can we on here? You have to go live on yours.
I don't know, can we?
I can only be on for a bit anyways, remember?
I have to go live on mine?
Yeah, you have to go live on yours and then request me.
Yeah. So like, all right, we'll just do it tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
Or you want to do it right now?
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, you better get off. All right.
For the night.
I was on live right now when I was at.
Oh my god.
When I was
Okay,
eating.
wait. I'm gonna call you. Something just happened. I'm gonna call you.
Everything. That's why he was scared. Nobody blacked him. I gave him the opportunity to decide what he was gonna do wisely because he's not fucking innocent. He's not innocent. Not only that, for 2K to sit there and go and air out his business, knowing he chose not to go live because of that reason, is crazy that he would sit there and go and just expose him like that. Because tell me why his dad called me earlier and he was like, why are you telling the internet what Alex did, blah, blah. And I was like, no, his friend is the one who went and told everybody. So how about you go talk to John, the one who completely disregarded everybody's feelings and everybody's opportunity to do what they wanted to do. So, yeah, weird as fuck. So I don't know why the fuck his dad called me saying, why is my friend talking about Alex's case on live and all that? And I'm like, that was his friend. That was his friend. That was 2K who went and exposed his business. And it's fucking weird because it's like, so that whole situation when we were eating, I kept it in my mouth. Winter was over there with Bree. Like, yeah, I shouldn't be vaping around a child, but I didn't blow it out in anybody's face. It stayed in my mouth. So for you to get mad over that and sit there and go say all those crazy things when you know nothing about the situation is fucking crazy. Because I'm over here, I'm the one getting messages and people like telling me all this crazy shit, saying all these things about me. No, I'm saying, yeah, it's wrong, but I'm not fucking blowing it in a baby's face or anything like that. I kept it in my mouth. I didn't blow it. So for you to sit there and say blowing smoke in his face or saying whatever the fuck you said is crazy. And not only that, he wanted to say, this is crazy because nobody knows the story except the people in my fucking town. This motherfucker, 2K got on live and said that Alex was scared to go live because I was blackmailing him and over a case that happened where he was just holding me down, telling me to chill out. No, that's not what the fuck happened. I told him I was going to leave him because he was cheating on me and he didn't like that I was going to leave him, so he beat the shit out of me. He beat the shit out of me. If you look up the case, if y'all look up Alexander Cruz Pena, if y'all look at the case, he has a 3rd-degree felony charge. 3rd-degry felony charge and a misdemeanor charge for cutting off my breath and I think it was like holding me I don't know if I can say it or not, and then abusing me. And he did do that. And there's no reason why they would sit there and take it to trial if there wasn't enough evidence to prove that. There's no prosecutor is going to sit there and take on a case where he has no proof of. My prosecutor is literally, he's waiting for this case because okay. They gave him, because I wasn't going to testify against him. I was going to let it be. And I wasn't going to testify against him because he's the father of my kids and we're not together anymore. And I didn't feel like it was necessary to put him in jail because of something that happened a year ago, especially because we have kids together and I do need him as a father, or I need, whatever. So I was going to let it be. I wasn't going to do anything. I was going to let them figure it out and I was going to stay out of it and let them do what they need to do. I didn't give them no evidence. I didn't give them anything until I was at work and someone called me. Someone from my job told me that he was trying to take full custody away from me. And when he told me that, when someone told me that, I just saw black. I went crazy. I got in my car and I called him. I was like, are you seriously going to take my their mother away from them? Is that really what you're on? And all this and that. And he was just going back and forth with me. And I was like, and then I was like, you think you can get full custody and you have an open case for domestic violence? Not only that, he did it in front of my baby. My baby was right there when he did that to me. For 40 minutes, he did it straight. 40 minutes. Sat there and hurt me for 40 minutes. And he wants to say he was just holding me down. You were not just holding me down. You were, and everything else. I had bruises all over me, all because I wanted to leave him because he cheated on me, because he wanted to take my baby with him to go and smoke with the girl, garden with the girl. And then, what's it called? So yeah, so I wasn't gonna, testify against him because it was a year ago and my kids needed their father. And yeah, so once I found out that he was going to try to take me for full custody, I was like, fuck this shit. And then I was like, you have an open case against you. And he was like, it got taken down to a misdemeanor. He threw it in my face that his thing got taken down to a misdemeanor and he was going to get away with it, and just laughed at me. Like, he had no sympathy for what he did to me that night. Mind you guys, I was pregnant. Mind you, he always did it to me. For a long time, he did it to me, but that night he went way too far. But he used to, my whole pregnancy, he used to pinch me. I had bruises all over me all the time. Like, if I said one wrong thing or if I said something he didn't like, he would pinch me, and I had bruises all over me all the time. I had to wear long sleeve clothes all the time because I had bruises all over me while I'm pregnant, guys. I'm pregnant. And then, so he threw it in my face how he got it taken down to a misdemeanor. He was trying to take my kids away from me. He didn't give a fuck what he did to me that night. He had no sympathy for what he did. So I called the prosecutor and I was like, I'm going to testify against him. And I met with the prosecutor and I gave them all the evidence. I gave them the recording that I have because, guys, that night, whenever he went to go get water because of how fucking sick how much he was doing it. He had to go get some water. So when he went to get water, I started recording on my phone. And the only reason why I didn't say anything, guys, was because he said if I say anything, that he was going to beat the crap out of me. His parents were there. And then he took my keys. So I couldn't leave. I was stuck there. And I texted my mom and I told my mom, but it was in the middle of the night. Like, I couldn't do anything. So I just started recording, and I have the whole recording. He wasn't just telling me to chill out. No, he was choking me. He was beating me. He was ripping my hair out. He was doing all that just because I wanted to leave him because he was cheating on me. So for him to sit there and go and tell two That was not the case. That was not the case. This man, I was with him for 5 years, guys. And the only reason why I stayed with him for so long was because I had his babies. We had babies together. Like, he was all I've known. He was my first love, everything. Like, I was with that man for 5 years. We just left each other.
They seen my ex-husband more than they seen their dad.
Is this Ash?
And that's why when me and my ex-husband split up, it was so hard on Evie, because she called him dad. And she seen him like a dad. And he would pay for her.
Anyways, so what the fuck was I saying, guys? Okay, so let me start from the beginning. So there's a narrative going around that I started dating him when he was 17 and I was 19. No, his birthday is September 18th. My birthday is November 5th. I met him in October, in the middle of the month. I met him in October. He told me he would just turn 50. He didn't tell me he just turned 15. He told me he was 15. Okay, guys, I'm 16 in October. I turned 17 in November. Okay, guys. So during that whole month, I already fell in love with him. I was in love with him. I was a child too. Okay. I fell in love with him, and then I turned fucking 17 and he was 15. And I stayed with him. So anyways, I've been with him since he was 15 and I was 16. And we had 2 kids together, and yeah. So anyways, when I met him, like, we were in love. Like, we went through that whole honeymoon stage. Like, mind you guys, we're each other's first love. This man, like, we would sneak out every night to be with each other. Like, no matter how much trouble we got in, like, no matter what, like, skip school all day long to be with each other. Like, we were with each other 24/7. Like, I love this man. Okay. And obviously, when you're young, you make mistakes, as you do now. We had broke up for like 2 days, and during those 2 days, I saw someone and I kissed them, guys. I was little as fuck, and I kissed them. That's all I did. He knows that's all I did too. I kissed him, and it caused a big problem. Like because we were so in love, like it really hurt him, you know. So like it really bothered him, and so we ended up like breaking up. We would get back together, break up, get back together. And mind you guys, I was crazy about this man. So when he was just on live with Poncho, I joined for a second, and he said that I used to go and bang on his window and whatever. I just heard him say I used to bang on his window. Yeah, I did bang on his window. I didn't bang. I knocked on the window. He would let me in, but we were broken up, and I missed him so much. I'm not gonna lie, I loved him, and I would go to his window, home crying and just wanting to talk to him so bad and all that. Like I had to see him. So yes, I would go to his window. I would knock on his window. He would let me in, and I know he was only letting me in for one thing, guys, and I know y'all know what that is. But for me, just being there with him, even though I knew what he wanted, was everything to me, because I got to be with him in that moment. Like, and then I always knew, like, as soon as the night was over or whatever, I would go home and I would just be sad all over again. And that went on for a while until he met this girl, and he started talking to her, and I was like going crazy. Mind you guys, I know this is crazy, but I was living by myself at 15 and 16, or 16 and 17, because my sister had cancer, and my mom and my family, they were living in Houston. So I was living by myself. So I had no one. My sister was fighting cancer. I was in love with this guy, and I didn't have him no more. And I was all home alone by myself with no guidance, with no one to support me. Like I had nothing, like I was by myself in a house. I know it's crazy, but yes. So he was everything to me. Like I saw him every day. Like he was my everyday thing, like all the time. So, yeah, so obviously I went to his window all the time because I missed him so fucking much. And I'm not gonna lie about that. He met that girl, it made me crazy. I would sit there and threaten her. I'd tell her, if you don't fucking leave him, like I'm gonna fight you. Like, yeah, I was fucking psycho because I fucking loved him. And he would sit there and play, like he'll keep letting me in the window, playing with my feelings, just keeping me around, keeping me attached, knowing.
Yo, Val.
Hold on. Knowing the love that I had for him, he kept me around and just used me, and he met that girl. They ended up dating. I literally had to move because I was going so fucking crazy. And then, what's it called? So I moved, and then I started healing a little bit. They broke up. As soon as I came back and we were about to go back to school, he texted me, and then he got me wrapped around his finger again. We were talking. We were on and off. Guys, I mean, for a week, we'd break up, get back together a week later. Then a month, we'd break up, get back together for a month. Like, we were so back and forth all the time. And I'm going to be bluntly honest with y'all, because I'm going to tell the whole fucking story. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cap for nobody. I'm a human. You're a human. You've done shit. Like, we've all done shit, so I'm not going to lie. Got me pregnant for the first time, and he basically mentally made me have an abortion. I was 17 years old, and I did not want to have an abortion. He said if I didn't have an abortion, that he wasn't going to be with me no more, that he wasn't going to help me, he wasn't going to do anything, he wasn't going to have anything to do with the baby. And guys, I needed the help because I was 17. My mom wasn't going to support me. My mom always told me whenever I got pregnant that she was going to kick me out. So I mean, I needed his support with me too. And not only that, he would threaten me to leave me. And when I tell you I was in love with this man, I was in love with him. So I did what he wanted, and I did that. And then when I did it, When I did it, he left me, and I went through it all by myself. Like, it was so hard on me because I didn't want to do that. Like, I always told myself I wouldn't do that. And so he didn't just up and leave me. We were together for like a day after I did it, and then I went through his phone and he was texting this girl on the day that I had the abortion. And so we broke up, and I went through my whole abortion alone. And I would text him, and I would say, like, can you come see me? Like, I'm hurting, like, I'm not okay. He would not text me back. He did not give a fuck at all. So yeah, I went through my whole abortion alone after he sat there and made me have an abortion. And then first, I don't know how this happened, guys, but we ended up getting back together. I'm gonna address all that shit y'all are saying in a minute. Just give me a minute. But anyways, he made me have an abortion. We broke up. I went through it all by myself. We ended up getting back together. I don't know how, guys. Mind you, I was with this man for 5 years. And we got back together. He got me pregnant right when we got back together. And I told him I'm not having another abortion.